With final practice in Canada taking place just 3 hours before qualifying, drivers needed to test their cars in the trickiest of conditions, leading to a string of slips and slides from the world's fastest drivers around the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, including World Championship leader Max Verstappen off and onto the grass at Turn 2. 40-year-old Fernando Alonso was the master of Montreal, putting in some mighty laps and flying to the top of the timings. Pierre Gasly left it late to jump to P2, the Frenchman with a last-gasp effort some 53 hundredths back from the leader in his AlphaTauri. And another former champion was rolling back the years, Sebastian Vettel showing he's still a wet weather master with third place, despite an early off at Turn 1. Alonso's Alpine teammate Esteban Ocon put in a superb late lap to take fourth. The team have been looking strong all weekend and will be hoping for a first podium finish of 2022. Both McLarens were stronger on the intermediate tyres as they improved late on, Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris finishing P5 and P6 respectively. George Russell was the best of the Mercedes, the Briton putting in a solid session for 7th spot, ahead of the two Red Bulls, Sergio Perez going one better than Verstappen as he looks to chase down the Dutchman in the Drivers' Championship. Ferrari have added to Charles Leclerc's new engine components overnight, to the extent that the Monegasque racer will now start Sunday's Grand Prix from the back of the grid. Unwilling to risk damage in the deluge, he didn't put in a competitive lap in FP3 and needs only to go around the Ile Notre Dame once in Q1 to be eligible to start the race. His teammate Carlos Sainz was 10th, having to skip the turn 8-9 chicane as he tried to get his tyres into the right window, as well as disappearing down the escape road at Turn 3. Kevin Magnussen found the going tough on the green-ringed rubber, the Dane going straight on at Turn 1 just like Verstappen, with Russell forced to take evasive action. K-Mag's Haas teammate Mick Schumacher gave his pit wall an honest weather report.
The conditions are quite bad here, to be honest.
And Yuki Tsunoda was another struggling for traction.
Front left is so easy to lock up.
Copy, Yuki.
But it was Alonso from Gasly, Vettel, Ocon and the two McLarens. Russell and the Red Bulls just edging out Sainz. Valtteri Bottas in 11th, one better than Alfa Romeo teammate Zhou Guanyu. Then came Lance Stroll and Magnussen, with Lewis Hamilton a disappointing 15th, Alex Albon, Tsunoda, Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi rounding up the time set.